Hello, I'm Sophie and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a bit of an outlining video. It's called outlining, the title says outlining in it, but it's not from the beginning outlining because this is draft 3 of my story. Project What? If you've been on this channel before, you're familiar with her. Here is the last draft I wrote. She's a little dirty, she's a little scuffed up, but we love her. This is, yes, we'll get back to this. We have my project notebook here, and we have what essentially is the outline. So, we have it. This isn't an outline with me from scratch, per se, because I've already figured out most of this. But today, we will be finalizing this, and putting it in the chapter-by-chapter outline thing, because I am currently writing this story, right? And I've just kind of hit a wall with it. And I think it's because I need to section these out, and not just play a game of telephone with myself, you know, just try to get everything in that I want, because I am not. Anyways, let's start from the beginning. I base my stories off of these. I do plot cards for most stories, since I know a lot about the story and I want this to be a decent draft. I have a lot of information on this story, hence why it is split into 3 clips. These 3 clips are the 3 acts, because my story is split into the 3 acts by year. So this is the first act, second, third. These are my base. These are my foundation for the story. And then the game of telephone comes in, where I ended up taking Act 1, using the cards and, like, organizing it, and loosely putting the plot into a Google Doc so I could organize it by chapter. It has the very basic plot points in it, and I've used that for chapters 1, 2, and whatever I have of chapter 3 right now. As I went back through draft 2, I realized I haven't been putting in the stuff that I needed to be putting in. Like, there's some tension that Jamie, one of my main characters, is having with her friends that go to the school that comes up again later in the story, and I need to set that up. Also, the tension between my 2 main characters, Jamie and Elliot, because they need to not like each other. That's part of their thing. They don't like each other very much. Only when my main character, Audi, is there do they get along. So, you know, when she leaves, eventually, they have to learn how to get along together without her. So I have to establish the fact that they don't like each other. And I have not yet. I have it all here, I know that. It's all here, everything is established in these, and my notebook, and everything. It's just that game of telephone I was playing with myself kind of messed everything up. So today we are going to stop the game of telephone, and we are going to organize this how it should be, using all the references. We're going to split these up into the chapters they need to be. We're going to do all 3 acts, because ain't nobody want to do this later. We're going to reference her, because honestly, the way I opened this up was executed very well, if not a little dragged out. If I could put the elements of the intro in this draft into the pacing of the 3rd draft, we are golden. So that is the goal today. We have that, and then we also have my project notebook, which has basically all of my plot notes. Let's see. Yes. I have Act 1 here. This actually is the chapter by chapter that I did. It's going to be 10 chapters. I'm trying to do 10 chapters, or 10, 15, 10 per act. So I'll end up with 30 or 35. Depends on how I organize this in this video. Anyways, Act 1 is here with the chapter by chapter that I also integrated into the telephone game, of course. Then we have subplots, motivations. That's another thing. I need to establish a stronger motivation in the story for my main character. I have it. I have it mentally, like, it's there. But I just haven't integrated into the story, which is very frustrating. It's a very, like, open-ended motivation. It's just to get answers on the life she's living and why she's living it. I just haven't established it in the story, and it makes it look like she's just floating around through life until the end of chapter 2, and she's like, oh snap, that's what I want to do with my life, and it looks weird. Anyways, enough ranting. I have all the notes in here. Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3 are all written out here in case I forgot any notes. I can look through and see if I have it. So, let's begin. I've rambled on tangents twice already, so that's great. Great start to the video. I'm anticipating this vlog not being too long, but I wanted to make an outline video for Project What, because I haven't done that in so long. And Camp NaNoWrimo is coming up, and this is my camp project. I want to finish this story in April, which, oh my god, that would be incredible. That would be incredible. But I can't if I don't have a solid foundation. So it's foundation time. Let's get to it. Okay, so here she is. We're gonna focus on Act 1 right now, mostly because I have this already split up somewhere in here. Hold on, let's find it. There we go. Jeez. Have a lot of folders, okay? Here she is. No spoilies, I guess, but this is the idea. So I can just split my cards up to match it. Essentially, I'm gonna move some stuff around probably, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Don't mind the mess back here. It's chaotic. Anyways, so I'm just gonna split these up real fast, and we will come back to chat. We got the 10 chapters, baby. And, I definitely split it up differently from this. I didn't even reference it. I literally just split it up how I thought it would work. That being said, I already told myself how to split up these 2 chapters, so thank you, past me, you're the best. Anyways, that is Act 1. That is Act 1. And now that I've looked at the cards, it sounds so much better. It sounds so much better. It weaves everything together a lot better than if I just tried to do it without these. I don't know why I thought I could, because this is literally my my life right here in these cards. But yes, we're doing good so far. We're doing good so far. I am going to stack these up where they're still split, and we will move on to Act 2. Clips are so small. There we go. Alright, Act 1 is done, baby. And she's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. Ooh, now we are on to this one, the big boy. This one's probably going to be 15 chapters. I'll probably do 35. How many is in the draft tip? I can't remember. 35. So, I think that's just how it works for this story. Honestly, 10, 15, 10. It works. It works. Actually, I don't even know if this... It might be 10:25. Where does Act 3 start, guys? So, it's actually 10:25 in this draft. I could check draft 1 too. I'm gonna check that one too, just for fun. Let's go. Sorry, my room's literally a disaster, but she is over here. Let's check it real fast. How many chapters was this one, anyways? Oh my god, I forgot I put the drawings back here. Look at them. This one has 30. Okay, 30 with a lot of exclamation points, my god. 24, okay. So, this one was cut even differently. This ends at 25. So I guess it is still just 5 chapters. Well, this one almost 5 chapters. It's 6, 7? It's 7. I split this one up really weird though. I kind of want to reread this and see what it's like. Maybe it'll be an ego booster. Anyways, so yeah, I've split these up weird. I split these story up weird, but Act 1's always had 10 chapters. Draft 1 might have had 9 chapters. Anyways, let's get on to Act 2. Alright, so this act is gonna be a little bit trickier, I'm gonna be honest, because I basically completely redid this act in its entirety to make it come together a lot smoother. She's very different. There's a few things that I kept, A lot of it I scrapped though, just to keep the characters on track, because they're not on track right now. This one might take a little longer, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty easy to split up, like I know how long a scene's generally gonna be, so it should be pretty easy to split it up evenly, but I guess it's time to find out. I will try for 15 chapters, might hit 20, and then just have Act 3 be 5, but I think we'll do the 15 and the 10. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I got it to 16 chapters right now. I'm gonna go through it one more time and see if I should extend it out to 30. Or not to 30, to 20. Jesus. See if I should do that, because I don't like it sitting at 16. Alright, after a mix, I don't know. After reviewing my sorting, I got to 19 chapters. I am fine with that because that means the next act starts on an even number. That's great. 19 chapters is just fine. It is so much cleaner than draft 2. It seems like it is a lot cleaner. Things correlate between the two sets of characters as they go along. Different, like, they don't know what's happening to the other person or the other people, but their journeys are kind of similar, so it doesn't get too confusing, and it's very nice. It's much nicer than before, because both perspectives that we're seeing are slowly realizing what this guy is doing, and then it hits at the same time for both sides, and then they try to tell each other everything that they know because they both know different things. But that's when everything just goes wrong. Hold on. Hold the phone. I feel like I missed like a crucial plot point. And I thought it was in Act 2. Is it in Act 3? Yes, it is in Act 3. Never mind. We're good. Whew, false alarm, guys. Jesus Christ. I was like, she's not here. And that's like a huge part of the story. Anyways, calm down, people. We are good. I'm gonna stack these up like I did Act 1, and we're gonna get on to Act 3. Woo! Act 1 and Act 2. Gunzo, gunzo. Very nice. Now, I'm just gonna do this one really fast, and then we'll chat, because I'm gonna be late for things if I do not do this quickly. Alright, so, I need to balance this somehow. We are done. It is actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters right now. So I am 2 chapters over. That is fine. I really want to keep 35. It feels right for Project What. So I might go through Act 2 again and try and squish some chapters together, but we will see what happens. I did add a lot more beef into the climax of this story, though, so that it makes sense why Act 3 is a little bigger now, but she's done. We are done, baby. It's a lot better now that I'm not just basing it off of a Google Doc that I based off of notes I had in my notebook based on my cards. So, you know, it's a little more organized, it's a little more fleshed out, which is always nice. Thing is, I am cutting out 2 characters that I wrote down on these cards. It's gonna be 2 different characters that are still in the story, but it's not gonna be the characters that I put on here, because I had a lot of characters in Draft 2. I like my characters, I like my big families, I like my big communities. So, you know, there was a lot. But I'm going to cut out 2 characters and replace them with 2 different ones. or at least one other one. So that is that. She is done. Look at her. Very cute. Am I right? Once again, I might go through Act 2 and squish it to do the 35, but 37 might work too. We'll just have to see. Anyways, I am now ready for Camp Nano. We are ready to rock. We are ready to rock. Don't know why I didn't do this earlier. It makes my life so much easier. I do this every time. I don't know why I didn't do it before. For this little guy, maybe I was a little cocky, a little confident, thought I knew what I was doing. I don't. Spoiler alert. But now I might. So, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. What are you doing for camp? I haven't really done a camp video, so this is kind of like my camp prep video. But what are you doing for camp? If you are participating, let me know in the comments. But if you're not participating, thanks for watching anyways, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.